Hello, welcome to the Beard Out Podcast. Podcast where we talk about the two greatest things in the world, beer and Weird Al Yankovic. My Aunt Lala and my dad are the hosts of the show. Thanks for listening to the Beard Out Podcast, part of the iPods Media Network. Stay weird and enjoy the show.
Hey, I'm Hansel Aaron from the BFYTW podcast, here with my buddy Stevie.
Hey, what's up?
And Augie.
Hey.
And we're here to, first of all, categorically deny the rumors going around that all we've been doing lately is copying other podcasts. This is categorically untrue, and we deny it completely. Having said that, please continue to enjoy the Beard Owl podcast. But when you're done, please check out our new project, the Weird Ale podcast, where we pair an ale with a Weird Al song. Pretty sure that hasn't been done before.
Hello there, people listening to the Beard Owl Podcast. Well, my brother is on what seems to be an interminable sabbatical from the show. I've decided to pull some things out of ye old Beard Owl vault while I'm getting some new guests lined up for you all to hear. So, since our dad's birthday is coming up on Monday, I thought it would be a great idea for me to re-release the episode that he did with us way back in June 2021 for Father's Day. That's right. What you get is a wild romp with our dad, is purportedly talking about the song Yoda. So I think you're in for a treat, and if you have a moment, be a loyal commenter commenting down in the comments and wish old Papa Dave a happy birthday, because that's what this is for. All right, folks, enjoy.
Hi, buddies.
Sibilant. Test. 1, 2.
Yeah,
Sibilant.
okay. Very good. Yeah, we should be fine. Fine. Oh, dear. Okay. Let me finish this pre-game beer that I had.
I guess I'm the only one that's not pre-gaming.
Yeah, so I chose that beer. Well, actually, I didn't choose that beer. Lindo picked that beer out for me because he goes, here, get this one. It's from Empire. Empire Strikes Back. And then it's like, oh, a little trivia. What movie did Yoda first appear in? The Empire Strikes Back.
Exactly.
What happened?
All right.
So when did the Empire Strike Back come out?
1980?
1980, yeah. Okay, we'll talk about this. We'll talk this on the backside of your intro.
Yeah, I'm just going to introduce this episode. I want to welcome everybody once again to the Beard Owl Podcast, the podcast where we talk about two of the greatest things in the world, beer and Weird Al. And I'm still Lauren. John, are you still John?
I'm still John.
And we also have a very special guest for this episode because it's the kickoff to Father's Day weekend. So we have our father on the show. Dad, you are our father.
No, it's not true.
I'm dad to you.
I'm dad to you. So, Dad, are you still dad?
I am still dad. Last I checked.
All right, yay. Like we did with Mom for Mother's Day, we invited one of our parental units onto the show to discuss one of their favorite Weird Al songs. And, Dad, tell the people what song we're talking about today.
We are talking about Yoda.
Oh, it's a big one.
Yoda.
Number 49.
Number 49 on our list, but it's as far as like Weird Al lore goes, this one is huge.
This is excellent. 7 squared. That's so cool.
That's an important Weird Al song, that's for darn sure. So there's going to be a lot of beer on this episode, I think, because if history has anything to say about it, right? Because Dad, you were on before. We had a lot of beer, so I'm cracking a can. I'm cracking a can right now. Let's talk about what we've brought to the table here today.
Ready? Ready? Wait, hold on.
Oh no.
Oh, he's popping bottles.
I popped a cork.
Nice.
Ah.
Nice. I'll introduce mine briefly. I actually had this beer, Dad, the last time you were on the show because it was the only thing I had cold as a second or third, whatever beer it was. But today I am starting with Imperial Runway Models from Cypress Brewing Company in Edison, New Jersey.
Ooh.
And the can, the can, as you can see, are stormtroopers walking the runway. It's a double dry hopped Imperial IPA with Vic Secret and Galaxy hops. And I've had this beer several times before. I like it, so I'm not going to talk too much more about it. It's good, it's yummy, and it's Star Warsy. So that's what I've got there. Which one of you gentlemen would like to introduce your beer next?
Go ahead, John.
Go for it, Pep.
No, you go.
Oh,
Go
no,
ahead,
look
John.
at that, both being gentlemen.
Okay, I'll go. I went a little bit different of a route. I didn't go Star Wars related. Mine is called Terry Meets Julie. It's a raspberry sour ale. And Terry Meets Julie. Oh, this is all by SingleCut Beersmiths.
Mm-hmm.
And so, as you know, most of their beers are song references. This is a reference to a song called Waterloo Sunset by the Kinks. And Lola is by none other than the Kinks. So I figured that worked out pretty well.
That did work out very well.
That's good. I like
very
that.
well. Wow.
What you got, Pep?
So
Padre.
I am drinking. This is my beer right here. I got a bomber bottle. 1 pint, 9.4 ounces. Okay, 1 pint, 9.4 ounces. So it is a let's see. So it's called Intangible Ales from Intangible Ales. It is called Reverend Green. Okay, Reverend Green. It is a what is it? It's a sour. It's actually a sour IPA. Go figure. How about that one?
Oh,
So it's not a sour. It's a farmhouse, but it comes out as sour. Okay. It is 78 cents an ounce. Okay, 78 cents an ounce. And why did I choose this Reverend Green? Okay, besides there's appears to be some sort of lizard on the label, right? Okay, which is green. But one of the lines in this song, a guy who looks like a Muppet, but he's wrinkled and green. So I chose this song because he's wrinkled and green.
that's perfect. He's wrinkled and green. That's good. That's so good.
That's why I chose it. But this is a farmhouse IPA from according to Untapped. It's an American farmhouse style ale brewed with the IPA lover in mind. Big, bold, juicy hops join the dry, yeast-driven saison flavor to create the most aromatic, undiluted hop experience you can find. So it's like it's hop forward. It's bitter. It's a bitter farmhouse. It really is. It's a bitter farmhouse. I'm really liking it. I'm rocking this one. This is it might be Yoda piss, but
Did we discuss ABV on what we were drinking today so far?
I don't think so.
I'm 8.5 right now.
4.2.
Oh, boo.
I'm 8.
Contains lactose.
I'm 8.0. So Lauren, you rock the ABV at the moment.
I'm winning this round.
You're winning this round. My second beer, just in case we get to it.
We better, because I got a good one.
Yeah.
I don't have a second beer, so you guys can just go right ahead onto your second beers, and I'll nurse this one because this one's pretty sour.
Oh, it's one of those sours that makes you like, yeah.
Yeah, it's very tart.
Give it 5 sips, John. Give it 5 sips.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm saying it's not really one of those beers that I could drink really fast.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha.
So, well, so now we're all here. We've talked about our beers, and Yoda is such an important Weird Al song. We need to make sure we give it the respect that it deserves today. So Yoda, for those keeping score, is off of Weird Al's 1985 album Dare to Be Stupid. And it's awesome. It's a style parody of Lola by the Kinks, as John alluded to before. And
Well, it's not a style parody.
it's not a style
just
parody. It's a direct parody. I'm sorry. I was at a very fancy baby shower earlier, and I had a lot of mimosas.
Mimosas.
How many mimosas did you have?
I don't know. I truly
How many momosas were there?
How many mimosas? I mean, there were a lot of pregnant people, a lot of children's.
Pregnant.
There were a lot of pregnants and a lot of chitlins. And the food was outstanding. This was the food at this baby shower I went to. I think I said this to you guys earlier, but this baby shower was fancier than some weddings I've been to.
Huh.
Like, it was unbelievable. And it was in a development here in Jacksonville that's actually a yacht club.
Oh, so these people are well-to-do.
Well-to-do / golf course. And so, John, when I said to you there's a golf course in the backyard, there's literally an 18-hole golf course in this development, and it just kind of goes through the development. So I'm driving, I get in there, and then you have to stop at a gate, and it's not just like you type in a code or whatever to get into a gated community. It's like there's a person there.
You gotta talk to a dude.
You have to talk to a dude, and you look in the little kiosk that he's in. There's security cameras. I see my license plate on the screen. He has to see my driver's license. He takes a picture of it on an iPad, and that's how I can get into this development. And I'm driving through, and like I'm not poor, okay? But I'm driving through this development, and I feel poor. Like, like, I'm like, oh my God, like, I shouldn't be here. My dress is from Walmart. I look cute, but my dress is from Walmart and cost $9. And I'm going into this development, and I park, and then I walk into this house, and the house is huge. And they have like 2 dining room tables worth of food laid out. There's bagels with cream cheese, lox, like all of that stuff. There's like quiche as far as the eye can see. All this, that, and the other, and the refrigerator in the kitchen is just full of champagne.
They had bagels?
Yeah.
So I got a question for you. If seagulls, they fly over the sea, if they didn't fly over the sea, what would you call them?
Well, if a seagull didn't fly over the sea and it flew over the bay, they'd be bagels.
They'd be bagels. Yeah, they would be. They'd be bagels.
Yeah. Why was the little strawberry upset?
Why?
Because it was in a jam.
Oh, by the way, John, happy Father's Day.
Both of those are Brack jokes.
Yeah, they are. Happy Father's Day, John.
Happy Padres Day, Pep.
What did Yoda say to Anakin on his wedding day?
I don't know.
May divorce be with you.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
But they didn't get divorced.
I know they didn't. He killed her. And he got away with it.
He didn't. No, he didn't kill her. She just died after childbirth.
No. He did kill her because he had her in a forced death grip. Okay? And basically, him going to the dark side, Anakin going to the dark side, becoming Darth Vader, when she realized that was it. She lost all desire to live. So she gave birth to her. She whelped her 2 children, and then
she whelped them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm listening to Game of Thrones, and that's the way they talk.
She whelped them. She whelped them. Oh my God. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about the lore of Yoda before we go too completely off the rails here, because as we mentioned, this Yoda made his first appearance in The Empire Strikes Back.
Right. He made his first appearance in The Empire Strikes Back, and what I was trying to get to was, so The Empire Strikes Back came out in 1980. John, you are the sports fanatic. What happened in 1979? Sports.
Well, I mean,
Major League Baseball.
The only thing I could think of.
Major League Baseball.
Did the umpire strike?
No, here's the thing. Like, I know you're probably trying to get it. The Phillies won the World Series, but that was 1980.
So in
The Eagles went to the Super Bowl and played that Super Bowl in 1980 against the Raiders.
In 1979, Lauren got it. The umpires, the Major League Baseball umpires, went on strike. And then in 1980, Lucas introduces the Empire Strikes Back. So all through 1979, when they're trying to put this whole thing together, what title do you think they were working with? I would say they'd be working with The Empire Strikes Back, right?
The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. I would say so. I think that's super important. So now, and then when you think about the song Yoda, okay, John, you and I have talked a bit about this on our show, like how Weird Al tends to like dip into older songs when he's doing like his movie stuff. With Ode to a Superhero, it's Piano Man, which is older, came out like before that and stuff. Lola by the Kinks was still like relatively contemporary when Weird Al wrote Yoda, because he wrote.
It was just a couple years.
Yeah, he wrote Yoda in 1980.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are bootleg demo versions of Yoda out there that you can hear of him doing like around the My Bologna time. But he didn't actually put it on an album until 1985. And then you think about it, okay, Return of the Jedi had already come out. So you have the original trilogy already done. And then Weird Al's like, I'm coming out with Yoda now. And I think that was a brilliant move, because you already have the 3 films out. You already have an established fan base that's clearly also like the Venn diagram of Star Wars fans and Weird Al fans is almost a circle. And so he kind of knew what he was doing in putting this song out at that point, because he's on his 3rd album at that point, and the band is much tighter. The creative vision is a lot better. And Yoda got its due by waiting until the 3rd album versus being on that quote unquote like punk rock Weird Al self-titled debut album.
Right. But you have to remember there was also an album in between there where he made up his 2 basically of his own movies with Nature Trail to Hell. But
and
he
Rocky
also
13.
did yes, Rocky 13. Yes. So like you could this is the first one that's more of a true movie synopsis.
Yeah.
But I would hazard to say that this is not his first movie song.
No, I'm not saying it's not his first movie song,
right.
But I think Star Wars is a bigger cultural touch point than Rocky. I love Rocky.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Rocky is great. What's your favorite Rocky movie, and why is it Rocky 4?
It's true.
Yeah, no, that one's objectively the best one.
Well, not objectively the best one. It's subjectively the best one. Rocky, the original Rocky, is actually the best movie as far as like the craft,
I suppose,
of movie goes, because it was nominated for an Academy Award, right, Dad?
Yes, it was. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But Rocky 4 is such a product of its time. There's like 27 montages.
It's the best.
Rocky 4 was the Rocky with the Russians.
I must break you.
Yes, yeah. Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren. He's a genius. He's got a doctorate,
literally,
yeah.
Literally.
He and I have something
some sort
in
of
common.
Engineering, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he and I have something in common. We're both FUDs, piled higher and deeper.
I want to just touch on something that you said, Lauren, that the Venn diagram of Weird Al fans and Star Wars fans is almost a circle.
Uh-huh. I
am one of the people that fits outside of the mesh. I'm what makes it not a perfect circle.
Oh, you're not a Weird Al fan?
I do not really care. No. I can't.
You're not a Star Wars fan.
No, I really don't care for Star Wars.
No, wait. Like, there's 2 kinds of people in the world.
People that pick their nose and liars.
Okay, fine. There are Star Wars fans. There are Star Wars fans, and then there are Star Trek fans.
I like Trek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he falls in the other.
All right,
the
so
other
you are
bucket.
one of those. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm in the middle. I love both of them. I would love to see a Union movie where I would like I would like to see a movie where they cross over, where you have Star Wars and Star Trek. However, the time frames are different because Star Trek happens so far in the future and Star Wars happens so far in the past. So basically, Star Trek did a lot of time travel. Okay, so they had a lot of time travel stuff, and what we need to see is them. You need to see Kirk, Spock, McCoy, and Scotty, and Deep Roy travel back in time to Star Wars time. I think they could do it.
And here's a question now, because like in Star Trek, they actually put like star dates on things.
Yes.
Right. So there's like a more established kind of like within reality timeline for Star Trek. How are we defining a long time ago?
Oh,
In a galaxy far away.
oh, yeah.
Like, how do you define that? That is so loosey-goosey.
Right.
Yeah, especially since there's a whole thing on like Yoda was 900 years old when he died. Okay.
Yeah.
There was and I'm looking it up right now.
We also need to define the length of a year in that time frame because, Earth years
or what? And
are not
then,
the same as whatever years.
And then you also have to think, while Dad is looking this up, you also have to think like light takes like you've got light years, right? So like when actually is now in space, and a long time ago in a galaxy far away. Okay, is there a difference between far away and far away? Can you quantify that?
Yeah, it's about twice as far.
Well, why did Peter Pan fly? Why wouldn't he ever touch the ground? Because he's from Neverland. I mean, okay. Far away. Okay, so right. So far away, long ago. Okay. Who was from far? What was from far away? Shrek.
Donkey.
Yeah.
Donkey. Yeah. So
did you know that the role of Shrek was originally not supposed to be Mike Myers?
It was supposed to be Chris Farley.
But then he died. And then they had to redo all of all of that.
The animation, and Mike Myers made him Scottish. Could you imagine if Shrek...
He didn't have particularly a great Scottish accent, but he made it work.
Yeah, it was a Shrekish accent. And could you imagine if Shrek was Chris Farley? Do you think we would have 3 Shrek movies if that's what happened? And this is not so far off topic because Shrek is also a green person.
Yo, I know, but hang on. I think you have a problem there because I'm pretty sure we don't have 3 Shrek movies.
What do we have, 4? Well, are you counting Puss in Boots?
No.
Let
me see.
4 Shreks?
I think you might be mistaken. I just need to Shrek franchise. Yeah.
Wasn't
there's
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, there are Shrek, Shrek 2, Shrek the Third, and Shrek Forever After.
Shrek Forever After. I'm sorry. That is outside of my scope of Shrek knowledge.
Yes.
So according to what is it? Star Wars fandom, Yoda was born in the year 896 BBY. Okay.
896, baby.
896, baby. Yeah. And he died in the year 4 ABY. Okay. And so
so hang on. What was it? 886?
896.
896 before Baby Yoda and 4 after Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. The child, John. It's the child.
Yes, the child. The child. Or what is it? Grogu or whatever his real name is? But everybody calls him Baby Yoda.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what BBY stands for. BBY is like BC and AD, you know what I mean? Type thing. BBY stands before some sort of battle. and ABY is after the battle. But he died 4 years after some battle. But anyway, that's what they used as their set point. It's like everything here in the Wyoming Valley is before the Agnes flood and after the Agnes flood, right? So
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. And then
I was born in 9 BAF.
9 BAF.
9
Yeah,
BAF.
9 before
You're right,
Agnes
right.
left.
Yeah. And Lauren was born 13 AAF, and John was born 16 AAF.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say that people in my generation, we kind of look at things before 9/11 and after 9/11.
That's also true.
Yeah, that's true too.
And now this coming generation, there's going to be pre-COVID and post-COVID. Yeah.
Hey,
there's always cultural touch points.
there are.
Yeah.
There are.
That change like everything.
Hey,
Everything's changed.
let's get back.
Yeah.
Let's get back to Yoda
The
real
government
quick.
came and took my baby.
Let's get back to Yoda real quick. Did Yoda have a first
Thank you.
name? Did Yoda?
My boy Yoda has a first name. It's OSCAR.
No, yeah, you're balloon does. But did Yoda have a first name?
I always assumed Yoda
think-
was his first name.
It's a very
Kind of like Cher.
It is kind of interesting, but so George Lucas wanted he basically the original writers they did give Yoda a first and a last name, and Yoda was supposedly his last name. Okay, and then but during the filming of Empire Strikes Back and creating all that, George Lucas always referred to Yoda as Buffy.
The Vampire Slayer?
But the screenwriters originally Yoda's name was Minch Yoda, Minch Yoda, Minch
So
Yoda.
Yoda's Jewish.
Right? Yeah, kinda. And then
Yoda's a
then they
Minch.
dropped the Minch because George Lucas goes, no, I want Yoda to have I want Yoda just to be a one name thing. Okay, so then, but on the other hand, if Yoda was his first name, what would Yoda's last name be? What do you think, John?
Yoda Man.
What is Leahy-hoo? Leahy-hoo.
Oh, Yoda Leahy.
Yoda Leahy-hoo.
Oh my God, that's what
Oh,
I'm
that
thinking.
for a dad joke. What a setup.
Oh,
That was
boy.
quite
By
a
the
setup.
way, just so you are aware, Yoda in Sanskrit stands for warrior. Look it up.
Okay.
I buy that. No, I'll buy
it
that
up.
for sure.
Look it up.
John, hey Google,
Hey, Google.
What?
what is
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
what is Yoda in Sanskrit? Yoda in Sanskrit is aluminium.
Aluminium.
Yes. Yeah.
So, Dad, I'm really glad you're on for the Yoda episode because you're not only into Star Wars and into Weird Al, but you're also a Kinks fan.
I am a Kinks fan. I'm a huge Kinks fan. What is my favorite Kinks song?
Your favorite Kinks song? Oh my God, the one with the Celluloid Heroes.
Celluloid Heroes, because George Sanders still has style. Now, what did Bela Lugosi always do?
Oh, I forget.
Bela Lugosi always looked up ladies' dresses as they sadly passed him by.
Right, that's right.
And don't
Yeah.
step on Dearest Maryland, because
Don't
she's not
step on
very
Dearest
tough.
Maryland.
Because she's not
Not
very tough.
tough.
She should have been made of iron or steel, but she was only made of flesh and blood.
Yeah, that's a good song. I mean, the Kinks are one of those bands that their reputation as feuding brothers precedes them
Yes.
a lot of times. But a lot of the music is really, really great. Like, I love Well-Respected Man About Town.
I don't think there's any Kinks song I don't like, but yeah, that's an excellent song.
I think they're great. I think they're absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, I love the Kinks.
Yeah, and they are one of those bands that came out of that quote unquote British invasion that also made it into the 70s for a little while.
So yeah, so they were also part of the punk rock scene, the English punk rock scene, you know, and that, yeah. So yeah. And what's very interesting about punk rock is an American singer was in the British punk rock scene. And who was that? She came from Ohio.
She came from Ohio. It's Chrissy Hynde from
Chrissy
the Pretenders.
Hynde. She was part of that. So you know who else was part of the British punk rock scene was Blondie, Debbie Harry.
Debbie Harry. Yeah, those two women. I saw Chrissy Hynde. She and the quote-unquote Pretenders, which was literally just Chrissy Hynde with a backup band at that point, opened up for Stevie Nicks when I saw her.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah, and Chrissy Hynde actually came out and did Stop Dragging My Heart Around with Stevie.
Stop dragging my car around.
My car around. Yeah, John, that was the I saw it in Fort Lauderdale, and that's the tickets that you and Natalie got for me as a gift.
That's right.
Yeah. So I literally I took my friend Trish, and we went down to Fort Lauderdale, like 5 hours from Jacksonville. We drove down. We ate at like an Italian restaurant in Fort Lauderdale, saw the Pretenders open up for Stevie Nicks, and then went back to the hotel, woke up the next day, and drove the 5 hours back home. It was great,
that's
though.
a good weekend.
It was great. We had a good time. But sometimes that's what you got to do. You know, you just sometimes just have to say, like, I want to do this thing, and I just have to make the time of it. Just like we've talked about on this show, how I flew to Atlantic City for a day to see Weird Al with my family.
Your family?
My family. I went to
family.
We're a family.
We're family.
Family.
Family. My family.
Like Chimbly.
My Chimbly. So, Yoda, John, we talked in our... Dad, you watched this. You saw
I was going to
happen.
say, you had a different perspective on this event. I was saying we were going to talk about the talent show.
Oh, the talent show, yeah.
The talent show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we talked in our never before heard, not ever released, first recorded episode about Ricky and how we performed that at a library talent show. If you don't know what we're talking about, check out our episode about UHF that came out on May 28th for our 1 year anniversary. There's a snippet of that in there where we actually talk about doing Ricky at the talent show. But the following year, we did Yoda.
Yeah.
And I was Luke Skywalker. And you, John,
I was Yoda.
were Yoda. And
I had this burlap-looking dress kind of thing on, and I was kneeling on the stage, just like waddling around with these dumb green ears on.
We made ears for you out of like construction paper and cardboard and a headband like on the back of your head.
Yeah, like one of Grandma's headbands.
Yeah. Except on the back.
Yeah.
And I felt like that was better than Ricky as far as performance is concerned, but somehow the library patrons only remembered our Ricky performance.
Yeah. Well,
I thought they were both excellent. I thought they were both excellent. I thought Yoda was very good. The thing that I really need to do is I know that I have that on videotape somewhere.
No way.
Yeah.
Do you? Really?
Yeah, and I have...
Hey, if you sign up for our Patreon, maybe we'll release it on our Patreon.
That's the kind of stuff that people want on Patreon. Us being dumb kids.
I have hardware where I can take VHF tape and download it and convert it to like MP3 or whatever, whatever the video format would be. MP4.
It would be MP4. MP3, you'd only get the audio.
So MP Quattro. And put it in, and I can put it on the computer and get it to you. The problem is, got to find it. And I've got a whole bunch of video that I would have to look at. So I have to talk to the boss here, and we'll look for
Mom?
it. Yeah, Mom. And we'll look for it. And then once we find it, then it's a matter of finding a working VHS player and converting it over. But I can do that. And once I do that, I will send that to you.
That would be insane.
I know it would be insane because everybody on this would see a very young John and Lauren.
Oh my God. We were nerdy and adorable.
We still are.
That's
You still
true.
are. You
We
still
are nerdy and adorable.
Yeah. It's very interesting. I'm listening to this whole thing, and it's like I follow your show and all this other stuff, and I'm going to say that I think I had some input into this. You guys being geeks and nerdy, because John,
I think
you
so.
can't spell geek without what?
A G and a K.
There you go.
I know, it's EE.
And we are both
I know.
what? EE.
Electrical engineers, or EE for the layman.
We're E. Oh yeah, there you go. E. Yeah.
Oh, so I guess this would be a good time for this joke. There are 10 kinds of people in this world. Those that know binary, those that don't, and those that didn't expect this joke to be in base 3.
Oh, brutal. If it was in base 3.
I majored in English. I don't
if
get
it was
that.
in base 3, that would be tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so let's get back to Yoda real quick. Just real quick.
Wait, this is what the episode is about.
I know,
so
real quick.
Please do.
So because we were talking, John, we were talking about geeks and stuff. Who is the ultimate geek, science geek that you can think of when it comes to science and all of that stuff? One of the smartest people ever in engineering and physics. Who?
Well, here's the thing. Whenever you mention geek to me, the first thing that always pops into my head will be Sigmund Freud, because of Bill and Ted.
Geek. When he's holding the big hot dog, the deep.
He's got the corn dogs.
The corn dogs, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Right.
You seem to be suffering from a mild form of hysteria. Geek.
Correct nationality, but I'm on a different science.
I know.
Who is it?
Sidebar before we move on.
Yeah.
As children, we didn't realize how funny the corn dogs with Sigmund Freud was.
Yeah.
Okay, move on.
Yeah,
I know. There were so many subliminal messages in everything that we watched. Everything.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm finding that even in kids shows today that like some of them are really not just for the kids.
Batman.
They do it. They have to do it.
Batman, the 1960s Batman. You had
oh my God.
Yeah, right. You know, you had who was it? It was Lee Merriweather was playing Catwoman, and she's up on the roof, and Batman is there. You know, and he's there, and she's there, and she's got her legs straddled over this wall, and she's rocking back and forth, and I'm like, oh my God, it's like, how suggestive is that? You know?
I know.
I remember watching that Batman movie the first time.
With the shark repellent.
Yes, the shark repellent. The bat, yeah.
Oh my God.
He's hanging out of the Batcopter with the shark on his leg and gets the shark repellent. But yeah, no, you brought up Lee Merriweather. Lee Merriweather was a smoke show.
She was Miss America.
Yeah.
She was Miss America. She was also in she was the administrative assistant for it was Buddy Epson. He was a private eye, and I can't remember the name of the show now. Damn it. Buddy Epson was originally supposed to play the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz, but he had an allergic reaction to the paint. But he was Jed Clampett. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that, but so Lee Merriweather was in that show with him, was in a private eye show with him. No, this is going back.
But
to the
Oz
70s.
never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have.
I know. So hey, so let's go back. Go ahead.
No, but your point, you were trying to say something. The science.
Exactly. So what did Yoda and Einstein have in common? And this is not a joke. Yoda and Einstein.
The hair.
No.
The hair.
No, well, it is hair. It is hair, but not the hair. It is mustache. The model shop that created Yoda, they wanted him to have an intelligent look. And so what they decided to do they gave him Einstein's mustache because they wanted people to look at him and like, oh, he looks like Einstein.
Why don't I remember Yoda having a mustache?
It's his upper lip. When you look at it, it's wrinkly.
Well, yeah, that's what a mustache is.
It's modeled after Einstein's mustache.
Oh, so the shape of his lip is modeled after Einstein's mustache.
Yes.
Not that Yoda has a mustache.
It's not that Yoda has a mustache.
The shape of his lip is modeled after the shape of Einstein's
Oh.
mustache.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had mentioned somebody before. I mentioned a name, and it went over your heads. There was no comment, and I had mentioned the name Deep Roy. Who is Deep Roy?
I don't know.
Okay, so Deep Roy is an actor, and Deep Roy is he was born in Kenya, okay, but he's vertically challenged.
Short from Kenya.
Okay, he played the double. He was so he basically was Yoda in the scenes where you saw Yoda standing. He was Yoda. Okay, Deep Roy also in what movie more recently that you guys would probably remember with Johnny Depp?
Oh my God! Was he the
Charlie
Willy Wonka?
He was the
Charlie and the Chocolate
Oompa
Factory?
He was the
Oompa
Oompa
Loompa. Oh.
Okay, but Deep Roy was uncredited.
That was such a terrible.
He was uncredited in Empire Strikes Back. He was uncredited in all of Star Wars for playing the body double for Yoda. Okay, he was also the second body double for R2D2, and he was totally uncredited for all of that. Yeah.
I feel like the original body double for R2D2 was that originally one of the Lollipop Guild?
I don't remember who the original R2D2 human.
Well, the last of the Lollipop Guild just died a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's nobody left in the Lollipop Guild.
Mm-hmm. No, there's not.
That's for sure.
I was honestly surprised that there was anybody left from that movie at all.
Well, I met
Thinking of when that movie was made.
1939. That was
39.
released in 39. Released in 39. So it was made in 38.
1939 was like a baller year for movies.
It was. It absolutely was.
Huge.
Absolutely
You got
was.
Gone with the Wind that year, which, for all of its faults, is like an absolute like must watch. Like you have to see it.
Who was the voice of Yoda?
Frank Oz.
Miss Piggy. Yeah, Frank Oz. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. What did Frank Oz say about playing Yoda versus being a Muppet?
I'm not sure. What did he say?
He said that playing Yoda, he had to act. Where when he was a Muppet, it was just, hey, he just performed.
Yeah.
But but with being Yoda, he had to act. He actually had to act.
There's a difference. There's definitely a difference.
Yeah, and so Yoda was a more challenging role for Frank Oz. Okay, who, by the way, is a genius. I mean, because it's like,
Yeah.
And he wasn't the first choice for the voice of Yoda. Yoda was a Muppet.
Oh, Jim Henson?
Jim Henson. And Jim Henson was too busy with other projects, so he couldn't do it. And he goes, let's use Frank Oz. And boy, what a choice that was! That was excellent choice.
That was such a good choice. Because could you imagine like Yoda would
Kermit's voice?
I hear there's so many songs about rainbows and Jedi stuff, and I've got a lightsaber.
It's not easy being green.
It's not easy being a Jedi either. I'm in a swamp.
You can be a Jedi too.
Someday we'll find it. The Jedi connection.
What was the last thing Yoda said when he was alive before he became a Jedi ghost to Luke Skywalker?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
You're talking to two non-big Star Wars fans, and you obviously looked this stuff up.
No, I remember this.
Also, opposite of the song, I do forget what Yoda said. So
anyway, he goes, there is another Skywalker.
Oh, there is another Skywalker.
That's when Luke finally realized, oh, Leia.
I kissed my sister.
I kissed my sister.
Yeah.
Guess what, guys?
You're going on number 2?
Beer number 2?
Yeah.
I've still got a fair bit left.
That's
all right.
Okay.
I finished my 1 pint, 9.4 ounces.
Yeah, you did.
And now I'm
So,
going
Lauren,
to go with my next one.
Yes.
We're talking about the Muppets while you guys are opening and pouring your beers. We were talking about the Muppets.
Yep.
And so I'm going to tie in kind of a little bit of current Muppets with old Muppets. Apparently, they've rebooted Muppet Babies. Do you remember the old Muppet Babies VHS that we had?
Of course
It was
I
like
do. Kermit
the Hermit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
That was Wimpy. Wimpy.
I can't find any kind of reference to the original Muppet Babies anywhere.
Really?
Really?
Oh no.
Because this new Muppet Babies is crap. They added this like summer penguin who's like, that's not a Muppet. Get out of here.
Who's a penguin?
Her name is Summer.
Summer.
Oh, Dad has his cup.
I switched over to the dark side. You notice that? I switched to the dark side. I am having.
You got to stay away from the darker side.
I am having.
Well,
I am having what's called Mystic Descendant. Okay, why am I having Mystic? Why am I having Mystic Descendant? Because Yoda has extra special perspiration. ESP. Yoda was able to clearly foresee future events and could feel the deaths of individuals from all over the galaxy. Think about that. Okay? His training also taught him how to become one with the Force and retrain others to be able to detect and sense death. So Obi-Wan also was able to when what was the planet that Leia was from? Alderaan. When Alderaan was destroyed, remember Obi-Wan detected it? That he learned from Yoda, because Yoda was a mystic. Now Yoda had no descendants that we know of. I don't think Yoda.
They blew up that planet for Alderaan reasons.
Another dad joke. Happy Father's Day.
Hey, what's the Star Wars dating app?
What is the Star Wars?
Looking for love in Alderaan places.
Alderaan.
Yeah.
So, in A New Hope, if you remember when they go to the Death Star and Darth Vader says something like, I haven't felt a presence like this since, and it's implied that he's talking about Obi-Wan. But I bet you that he's more talking about, I haven't felt the presence like this since my children were born. Because this is the first time that Luke is near Darth Vader.
Oh,
yeah, right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, I'll give you that. Wow.
I guarantee all the Star Wars people are going to be commenting on this episode with their.
How does Yoda pick up girls?
How does Yoda pick up girls? Oh, with the Force.
With the
Hover
Hover hand. With the Force.
I picked up because he picked up a box.
And he picked up some rocks.
He lifted some rocks and he stood on his head.
Yeah.
He got off his rocks.
Ah!
Yeah.
Do you want me to? I'm going to tell you what I have here right now. This is from Captain Lawrence Brewing Company. It's a New England IPA, dry hopped with Lotus, Mosaic, and Bravo hops, clocking in once again at 8.5% alcohol by volume. This is Interstellar Fog.
Lauren wins.
Whoa.
I'm only at 7% on the one that I'm going to check in.
So I've got two 8.5ers.
Yeah, you're rocking on this one today, hon. I'm going to tell you that.
Yes.
What was your warm-up beer?
My warm-up beer was VooDoo Ranger Juicy Haze IPA from New Belgium, and it was 7.5.
Yeah, my warm-up beer was a Kolsch. It was Empire Brewing Company Skinny Atlas Light. Okay, it was a Kolsch.
Was that like 4.2?
It was a whopping 5.3%. Okay.
Hey, mine was 4.2, Lauren. Shut it.
Oh, Sean, I'm sorry.
That was mean.
I didn't know. I just pulled a number out of my butt.
And boy, did that stink. No, I'm sorry.
Number butt.
You know, I do have to say that the two bombers that I had, both of them are no longer in production.
Oh, that's
So
interesting.
wait a second here. I am drinking two beers. I have two beers that I've drank on this show that were both out of production, which means that they were old. Kind of like Yoda was
Like from
old.
a long, long time ago.
From a long, long time ago.
In a brewery far away.
Well, let's see.
My
Where is this
liver
one?
was under
This
an
is-
attack.
This one is from Chelsea, Massachusetts.
I have never had this before. It's nice. It's definitely New Englandy. It's hazy. Like, it's fine. There's nothing like super duper special about it, but there's also nothing like wrong with it either. Do you know what I mean? Like, you ever just had a beer that you're like, okay, this is exactly what I expected it to be.
Mm-hmm.
This is exactly what I expected it to be. I got it at one of the beer place bottle shops near me. It's right next door to a Mexican restaurant that I enjoy. So sometimes I'll order some tacos. While I'm waiting for my tacos to be made, I'll go to the beer place, have a beer, and get a couple beers to go home, and then go home with my tacos.
There's a lot of places in Jacksonville where you can wait for services and consume beer while waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my hairstylist is also right next to a very similar type of establishment. So I will get a beer to go, and then while my hair is processing, I will enjoy a beer, and it's great. I can basically have beer doing almost all of the things I enjoy doing. There are some grocery stores where you can have a beer while you shop.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
great.
That's
It's great.
cool. That's cool. We don't have that so much here.
It's Pennsylvania.
So John, I went to Sabatini's bottle shop today. That's where I did my shopping. Thank you, Lindo Sabatini, for supporting me and helping me select at least my warm-up beer. Appreciate that.
Lindo's cool.
This segment is brought to you by Lindo Sabatini and Sabatini's Beer and Bottle Shop, where you can get the best pizza in the Wyoming Valley, and over 3,000 different beers are available. 18 on tap, fresh, ready to go. But anyway, I am drinking Mystic Descendant. It's a Suffolk dark ale. Okay, it was brewed with molasses. Okay, it's a product of Chelsea, Massachusetts. Okay, and so going to the song, I got this because, first of all, Mystic. Okay, because Yoda he's
a mystic.
He's a mystic. But the other thing is and why I chose to put this second as opposed to having it first is because Yoda said, Luke, stay away from the darker side. And if you start to go astray, let the Force be your guide. Oh my Yoda. Yo, Yoda. Cheers to Yoda.
Cheers to Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
To Lauren.
To John. To Weird Al.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes, to Lauren.
So I was going to say, John, when we talked about listening to Yoda like in the car, and we've talked in a previous episode about singing along with things in the car, what part do you do?
Oh, yeah. I find myself mostly singing the harmony part.
So
it's what sticks out in my brain more.
So it's not Yoda, Yoda,
You're doing great.
Yoda, Yoda. So you're doing the Yoda, Yoda.
I'm doing the main lyric. I do the main
lyric. All right,
lyric.
so there's not multiple sets of lyrics. It's harmony and melody.
I'm doing the melody. Fine, I'm doing the melody. I'm doing the melody. I'm doing when I look at this song, I'm not doing the background.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, especially because in this song, Weird Al does all of the parts.
Yeah.
You can sing with any of them. And I was at a stoplight like 2 days ago, and I literally flip-flopped. Like I said to you, John, like, no, I flip-flop. Like, I literally flip-flopped. I was like, yo.
So does Weird Al, though.
Yo.
There are portions of the song where he's mainly, like, he only sings the harmony bit or only sings the melody bit. Like, the other tracks are cut out.
Yeah. It's wild. Yeah. It's wild.
So we need, then what we require another dad joke, don't we?
Sure. Do you have another dad joke for us?
Okay, I do.
What smells like red paint but is blue?
Blue paint.
Yeah. What's invisible and smells like carrots?
What?
Rabbit farts.
Rabbit farts. Hey, what did Yoda say when he saw himself in 4K?
HDMI.
HDMI? Yes.
Okay, so it wouldn't be a series of dad jokes if I didn't request my father to tell the joke that I most associate with him, and that would be, please tell us the purple gorilla
Oh,
joke.
Jesus. Do we have time for the purple gorilla joke?
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, my God. Okay, hold on. Let me take a drink. I wasn't ready for this, John. Thank you so much. The
Yeah, you're
purple
welcome.
gorilla joke. This joke we would tell at campfires, at Boy Scout camp, on campfires, especially to the uninitiated. Okay? Because this is such a long joke. And kind of, there is some inappropriateness to this joke at the end, thinking about it. But that's okay. That's okay. We can be inappropriate because this is what? A podcast, right? All right. So
Yep.
let's start. The purple gorilla. So there's this zoo, and believe it or not, it's the zoo in New York Central Park, the New York City Zoo in Central Park, and they have a primate exhibit. But there's one animal that they do not show in the primate exhibit. They have there at the zoo a purple gorilla. I was very interested. I heard about this purple gorilla and I wanted to go see it. So I went to the New York City Zoo and I asked the zookeeper, I said, I understand that you have a purple gorilla. And he goes, I don't have a purple gorilla. He denied it. I said, no, I have proof. I know that you have a purple gorilla. And he goes, and I said, I want to see it. And so the zookeeper would not, he relented and he goes, okay, fine, I'll take you to see this purple gorilla. So he goes into his office and he comes out with this big giant ring of keys. And we go into the primate building, and we go down into the primate building, and we go down into a sub-level in the primate building. We walk down this very long hallway with all these doors on it. And at the end of the hallway, we get to this one big, giant steel door, and he puts a key in, and he unlocks the door, and he opens it up. In there, there's a big, long stairway, and we walk up this extremely long stairway, and we get to the top of the stairway, and there's another door, and he puts his key in, and he unlocks that door. And when he opens it up, there's this beautiful jungle that we walk into. And so we're walking through the jungle, and hanging on the wall before the door is a machete. So he takes the machete with him as we're walking through the jungle. He's hacking his way through the jungle, hacking and slicing and hacking and slicing through the jungle. And we finally get to a clearing, an opening, and where in the opening there's a river going across the jungle. And so on this side of the river that we're on, there is a raft. So we get on the raft, and he pulls his way across the raft. And as we're pulling across the raft, you could see these ravenous piranha jumping in and out of the water. And it's like, oh my God, this is amazing. So we get to the other side of the river, and he moors the raft up, and he starts hacking his way back through the jungle again. And we keep hacking and hacking. It seemed like we were going for miles. How could this all be in Central Park? But it was. We get to the end of I know. And we get to the end of this thing where he finally hacks it, and he goes, and he stops me. He goes, now be very, very quiet. And it's like, no, we're not hunting rabbits. Get very, very quiet. Rabbits. And he goes, look up in that tree. And we look up in the tree, and I could see sleeping up in the top of this palm tree, I could see legs hanging out, and they're purple, and these big giant gorilla feet. He goes, that is the purple gorilla, and he's up there sleeping. And it's like, oh my God. He goes, can I touch him? I don't believe that's real. He goes, no, you don't want to go touch him. And he goes, that's it. Okay, you saw the purple gorilla. Now let's leave. So we leave, and we're on our way back. We're hacking back through the jungle again with the machete because the kudzu's just growing back faster than we can hack it away. We get to the piranha-filled river. We pull our way across the river with the piranhas jumping all over, and he ties the raft back up again. We hack our way back through the jungle, and we get to the door where the top of the steps are. He hangs the machete back up, and he closes and locks the door. We go down the big long steps, get to the bottom. He closes and locks that door. We go down the big long hallway, and we closes and locks the door at the end of the hallway. And we go back to his office, and he hangs his keys back up in his office. And it's like, I'm amazed. I'm like, oh my God. So I go back to my hotel room, and I'm like, holy shit, this is amazing. I can't believe this. I have no idea. Was that animatronics? What was it? I said, I got to go back. So what I did was I steeled away in the middle of the night, and I broke into the New York City Zoo. And I broke into this guy's office, and I found the keys. And I went in, and I got the keys, and I found the hallway, and I went down the very, very, very long hallway, and I unlocked the door at the end of the hallway, and I went down the long stairwell, and I went all the way to the end of the stairwell, and I unlocked the other door, and I get to the jungle, and I made sure I remembered the machete, and I went and I hacked my way through in the middle of the night, and I'm hacking my way through the jungle. I get to the river where the piranhas are. I pull my way over the river, and I tie the raft back up again, and I start hacking my way through, and I get to the palm tree where the purple gorilla was sleeping. And I look and I see him, and he's still up there sleeping. So I put the machete down on the ground, and I climb up the tree. And as I climbed up the tree, I get all the way up to the top, and I reach my hand up, and I touch the foot of the purple gorilla. All of a sudden, the gorilla comes to life, and he wakes up, and he roars, and I see his face, and oh my God, his teeth. And it's like, my God, I fall out of the tree, and I land on the ground. And it's like, holy crap, and he's climbing down the tree, coming after me. I don't even pick up the machete, and I start running through this jungle, and it's like, pushing my way through, ripping and tearing at the kudzu, trying to get through this jungle. I finally get to the river where the piranha are, and I couldn't even untie the raft. I just ran through the river, getting bit by piranha all over the place. Still have the scars on my legs. I get to the other side of the thing, and I start ripping my way through the jungle, getting all the way to the stairwell, where I rip open the door. I forget to close and lock the door. Meanwhile, I hear behind me, the gorilla, you can hear him roaring and coming after me. Because the gorilla jumped over the river. He's ripping his way through the jungle, and he's coming behind me. He rips the steel door off of its hinges, and he comes down the stairs, and he's coming down the hallway, and the other door at the end of the hallway is locked, and I can't find the key to unlock it. And I turn around, and I look at, oh my God, I'm going to die. And the gorilla, he's coming up, and he's reaching down. I feel his hot breath on me, and he's, and he reaches out, and he grabs me, and he goes, Tag, you're it.
It doesn't even matter how many times you hear that.
It's great.
It's so great. Thank you, Dad. Commenters, that's the best dad joke in the entire world, and fight me on it.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Listen here, you commenters.
Like, fight me on it. Because my dad told that joke. It's the best joke. Fight me. I could beat you all up. I leg pressed 450 pounds yesterday. I could crush you. So fight me.
I must break you.
I must break
To
you.
tie back Rocky.
Yeah.
On 46 46 interesting facts about Yoda. There's a website. 46 interesting facts about Yoda.
Do we have to?
Fact number 17. Fact number 17. Music parody. On his third album, Dare to Be Stupid, Weird Al Yankovic parodied the Kinks' song Lola with Yoda. The song was originally written and recorded in 1980 during the original release of Empire Strikes Back, but the musical release was delayed 5 years due to the involved process of getting the required permission from Lucas and the other songwriter. It's gone on to become one of his most famous songs.
Can you tell me what fact number 27 is?
I was just going to ask what that was.
Thank you.
Fact 27? Hold on.
Yeah, because 27's the number. We just have to know.
27. Acting versus performing. That's the fact about Frank Oz. In an interview with Sci-Fi, or Sci-Fi, whichever you want to call it, Okay,
See,
Frank
wait.
Oz explained the difference between playing Yoda and playing the Muppets. He said, with the Muppets, I performed. With Yoda, I acted. So there you go.
Okay,
You guys
great.
caught me. I had 46 interesting facts in front of me.
That was 27.
That was number 27.
I just needed to know what 27 was, and I love that it was one that you kind of already pulled from. That was beautiful.
So number one.
Man, that Frank Oz, he's a wizard, huh?
Yeah, he's the Wizard of Oz.
So number one was Dark Yoda. One
Yoda,
of Yoda's
Dark
one of
there
Yoda's favorite quotes is, "I carry a darkness within me." The statement refers to the fact that his unbreakable will has allowed him to consistently reject the dark side. In Clone Wars, when Yoda is tested by the 5 priestesses, he is confronted with a dark shadow of himself. The more he tries to fight his shadow, the more he becomes it. And it's only when he acknowledges that it is a part of himself that he's able to vanquish his dark side.
And you know what? I think that's actually something, not to get like super philosophical or anything like that, but I'm probably going to just a little bit, like recognizing the stuff in yourself that like you don't like is important in helping you realize the stuff in yourself that you do like, so you know what to nurture and kind of what to let go. We can learn a lot from Yoda in that way, especially from that little tidbit that you had just there. It's like he saw that there's darkness within him, but he decided to be Yoda versus, like Broda.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
So that's my deep thought for the day, people. Thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk. This has been
Deep Thoughts with Lauren.
This has been Deep Thoughts with Lauren on the Beard Owl podcast. And, just tune in next week for maybe like some chakra alignment. I don't know.
What color was Yoda's lightsaber? What color is Yoda?
It was green.
No, what color? Yeah, green.
He's green.
Yoda had a green lightsaber. Ah.
Well, that's the fun fact is that, what's his name? Samuel L. Jackson?
Mace
Windu. He has his purple, right?
He's the only one with the purple.
Because Samuel L. Jackson was like, no, I want a purple lightsaber, MFers. And that's what they did.
There you go.
So That's fun. Gentlemen, I think we're hitting like the time mark where
we're at what? How many?
An hour and 14.
$1.15.
Yeah, and you've got some.
$1.15.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, this is delightful. But let's think about how we should, seamlessly put a pin in this.
I think you just did it.
There you go.
Did I? I put a pin in it?
Yeah.
Put a pin in it.
Got a pin in it?
I feel like I think you should have put a pin in it.
I still have.
Put a pin in it, I will.
Put a pin in it.
Put a pin in it, I will.
Yeah.
Did you see I've got one of my Star Wars Weird Al shirts on today.
Nice.
My Mystic, the bottle is empty, but my glass is full.
Well, you know what? That's fine. I still have half of a glass of my Interstellar fog. Because Interstellar, that means in the stars.
In the stars. There you go. Bingo. All right. So that's
Bingo. Right on the nose.
Hey,
I think that's good.
Before we end all of this, to all fathers, living and dead, and to all fathers still waiting to become fathers, you know who you are. Happy Father's Day. I remember my first Father's Day.
That would be with me.
That
John,
was with
you weren't there.
Yeah, he wasn't even a thought.
No, I wasn't.
He wasn't even a thought.
John, you weren't there. Dad's first Father's Day was with me, not you. You can't have that. I have that. Yeah. That's mine. Thank you so much. How dare you steal my dad? He's my dad.
So I was on a business trip. I was on a business trip to Boston, and I was on a 2-week trip to Boston. I came home the weekend in between because it was my first Father's Day. To be home for Father's.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, but wait. Right. I went back with a big giant cooler because there was a place called the Hilltop Steakhouse, and in the back they had a butcher shop, and I came back with a cooler of dead cow.
Meat.
I came back with a cooler of meat.
And that meat in the cooler was not me, because I'm still here.
You're still here.
Was it? It was probably about me size of meat, though.
But it was all beef. But yeah,
Was it the green Coleman cooler? Please tell me it was the green
Green
Coleman
Coleman
cooler.
cooler.
We know the cooler.
It was the
that
green steel Coleman cooler.
Is that cooler still kicking?
It's shot. The top of it's no good. It's shot.
I'm just saying, like that'd be wild. Like a cooler as old as me.
That's
still a functional.
No, it's older than you. That cooler was Grampy's. That's old. That cooler is.
Wow.
Yeah, that's cooler
an old cooler.
that cooler is probably close to 40, maybe 45 years old.
What's cooler than cool?
I know.
Ice cold. All right.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I guess you know what. Thanks, Dad, for that beautiful message to all fathers, would-be fathers, wannabe fathers, father figures. I will be your father figure. All father.
So father figure. There's an interesting one. George Michael's father figure. What's that about? Okay, that song played when John's head was poking out.
Of the vagina.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was when John was born. That
canal.
song was what was playing when John was born. Faja figure.
The Faja figure. The Faja figure.
George Michael.
Yeah, you came out to the George Michael.
Yeah,
you came out to George Michael before George Michael came out.
You came out. Your eyes were wide open. You looked at me and you said, "I'm in charge."
Me?
Yeah, you did. You looked and you said, "I'm in charge here." John, the first time I held John, what did he do? He shit on me.
And I've been doing it ever since.
I still love it. I still love you, John.
Did I ruin a good sweatshirt?
I don't know if you ruined anything. It's like, because your mother can get anything out of it.
Damn.
But it was that black tar kind of poop.
Yeah, it was.
It was that.
It wasn't like.
That first poop.
It was a first poop.
Yeah.
I know. What did John give you? What was his first gift to you, Lauren?
Oh, Peanut the elephant.
Peanut the elephant. He's still here in your old room.
I know, and that's one of my first memories, actually, is Peanut the elephant. I could tell you, John, exactly what the room that you and Mom were in at the hospital looked like. Because I see it. I can see it in my head. And Peanut the elephant was in a big Toys R Us bag next to the radiator, next to the window in that room. And so I think, yes, did I live life before John? Do I have flickerings of memory before John? Yes. But is the first thing that like I actually remember and like can like recall fully is the first time I met you. And that's wild. Like the day I met you is the first like real memory that I actually have.
I can't say the same.
I know, because you were like,
I was a blob.
You were a blob. But yeah. I'm just saying.
I still am a blob, but a more sentient blob.
You're a sentient blob now. But you know, I'm just saying, like, my first like actual memory is, and that was really smart, Dad. Like you and Mom, like getting a toy. Like it was a stuffed elephant, and getting this toy that y'all knew that I would like.
Yep.
And having it be quote unquote from John immediately put him in the all right, he's okay, like file in my brain, because he gave me this thing that I liked. And that was really, really smart. That was really, really smart, because I mean, if you guys didn't do that, I would probably hate John and we wouldn't have this podcast. So
I doubt that.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. I love you, John. You're the best.
You're pretty cool too.
Oh, thanks. That's probably the nicest thing you've ever said to me on this show. Like, I don't even get a lot of that out of you. So I'll take that. I'll take that. Like, I know you feel it, but you don't say it to me.
I don't.
You like me, but you just don't say it a lot.
No comment.
Hash brown, no comment.
Hash brown.
First of all, this podcast is awesome. I live vicariously. I live vicariously through this podcast, and I live vicariously through John's Eagle Scout process. Anyway,
Because you didn't make it past Tenderfoot.
I didn't make it past Tenderfoot.
Oh no,
and-
John's a better Boy
and
Scout.
I love the both of you dearly, and so you both make my life very special. So I thank you very much. I thank you very much. One for existing, and two for even thinking that it's like, hey, he could be a cool guy to have on this podcast. That might be neat.
Oh, thanks. Well, first of all, thank you for making us exist. Thank you for doing what you had to do to make that happen. We appreciate that very much.
Hey, look, accidents happen.
Yeah, that's right. All right, I'm the best accident ever. But anyway, I think me saying that I'm a really happy accident is a good way to end this episode for Father's Day weekend. So I think this is going to be the pin that I put in the episode.
Pin it.
All right.
Ah.
I'm putting the pin in it. So, folks, this has been an episode. Yeah, because they've all been episodes. But this has been an episode of the Beard Owl Podcast. The podcast where we talk about... Dad just burped. I like that.
I did.
This is the podcast where... yeah, you did. The podcast where we talk about two of the greatest things in the world, beer and Weird Al. And I'm still Lauren, John.
John still am I.
Dad?
I'm still the sperm donor for you two.
Oh, thank you. And we appreciate all of that. And thank
you so much. Happy Faja's Day.
Happy Faja's Day. We'll come at you again next time, people. We got some cool stuff lined up. I'm not going to tease it, but it's going to be awesome. So just keep listening. Okay, bye.
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 Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We're out of here.
That's it.